Manipur Chemist and Druggist Association's General Secretary Tokchom Dizamani says pharmaceutical drug wholesalers and retailers are unable to keep life-saving drugs due to trafficking by drug cartels. KSA demands resignations of Mahut Minister and Commissioner on moral grounds over controversial recruitment of Assistant Town Planner and Assistant Architect of Town Planning Department. Residents of Lamphel Kuno Lekar erupt into intense hesitations over alleged restrictions imposed by RIMS authority on their movement. And campaigning for sixth phase of Lok Sabha elections ends. 58 constituencies spread over 8 states and union territories will go to polls on Saturday. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm BABINA HAJARIMAYUM bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Manipur Chemist and Druggist Association's General Secretary Tokchom Dizamani expresses concerns that wholesalers and retailers of pharmaceutical drugs in Manipur are unable to sell life-saving drugs under Schedule X and Schedule H1 in the wake of drug cartels trafficking these life-saving drugs. Speaking to media at the association office in Gambhir Singh Shopping Arcade, BT Road, Imphal today, Dizamani highlighted that many have lost lives due to non-availability of life-saving drugs in the state. He said some of these medicines are kept in stock by abiding the criteria laid down under drug laws and relevant department. However, wholesalers and retailers are hesitant to sell these life-saving drugs under Schedule X and Schedule H1 in the wake of rising trafficking of these drugs by drug cartels. Speaking further, Dizamani said only 1 or 2 pharmacies in the state are involved in such illicit drug trafficking, while the rest are operating by following proper guidelines. He termed it unfortunate that wholesalers and retailers are put in the bad light when any drug-related issues surface. He urged the general public not to accuse or suspect all pharmacies of illegal drugs trade. Dizamani also warned that Schedule X and Schedule H1 medicines are easily available online. Dizamani maintained that cases of drug abuse are rising because of all the above-mentioned factors. He cautioned that 70 to 80% of life-saving medicines which are available online are fake.
Rulesi matungina akoina retailer mada high de vidaxe batel asubu yonbi hai strips asu yonbi hai habule sigi matungina retailer namu high de vidaxe patient yoma matamda doctor ge prescription power ga na note to hidaxe yomi do ne professional ne yomi da hidak ko thamba ngamde hidaxe thamro ga noala ga police lakani nap lakani ama lakani sigi ki dana ka do no hai ko si thamda ta bane numini humni mari sang matun wai se sang puthoe si putho matungda kona settle tong adubu mi mawang de som de police je film thokjele dukan da orjumna mai sene de tokjeri ne mi mawang de hidaki business or karba to raiga police gari na tra excise de na pi gari la gadi la na mayam ain to isu mi bhat to kano asan adu di aina to thabuk se mayam thabuk to kadu du na pora ma khan position na tre.
Speaking to media, Manipur Chemist and Druggist Association President Rakesh Rajkumar said retailers and wholesalers in the state are hesitant to stock up life-saving drugs and medicines for cancer treatment. He added that authorized stockists do not even want to sell codeine syrups in the state, as NAB and police often conduct raids in pharmacies accusing them of selling these medicines to drug users illegally. Rakesh also mentioned that seizures have also made from godowns despite of having license and even before the arrival of medicines at its destinations. While Drug Inspector from Directorate of Health Services, Manipur, Yanglem Ronel said any license holding pharmacies selling Schedule X and Schedule H1 medicines without maintaining a proper record will be considered as illegal.
Authorized installations am saying the Thambatal, I'm saying the Quigi authorities concerned Masibu Shida Red Tauris in Nap Kangusham Tower. Nap not the uniform Kangusu, Moikan over the way. Migi Polak was a hundred quick with the Vida, Maming Nipal or go down the Gipabi, Migi destination Buyodring. A quick RC cup syrup and Amley. I do go with the hundred pie, my khaki uniform garna. Pesa su pi ke dong ni ento. Moi a complex law du to ento ka ken na common thambe ya por ngak tane. Ma to ma ba ba phai ba ko Manipur.
Maji doctor ki prescription register medical practitioner ki prescription porkadabani adu ki prescription du xerox copy im thangodabani mana piri ba patient jo kya pi tarik kya da pi machine kya pi ha jo record thangodabani asingmo record thamdaba license pair ga jo adu illegal ne ha treat togani adu illegal oi badudi drug law gi matung na ma chahi amana tra ani jail ga legani ba.
Kanglei Park Students Association KSA demands resignation of Mahud Minister and Mahud Commissioner on moral grounds over the controversy revolving around recruitment process for Assistant Town Planner and Assistant Architect of Town Planning Department. Speaking to media at KSA office in Kuyatong, Imphal West today, KSA General Secretary Sanjoy Kulakpam said recruitment for the vacant gazetted post of Assistant Town Planner and Assistant Architect should be conducted by MPSC, but the department took advantage of absence of MPSC chairman and carried out the recruitment process itself. He said that the department formed officer level committee and conducted only interview without even conducting written test for the vacant post. He alleged that the recruitment process conducted by the department lacks transparency and accountability and that it was carried out on the basis of favoritism and nepotism. Sanjoy expressed shock that a former chief town planner's own son was selected for one of the posts.
PWD assistant architect lawada MPSC na lawduna right namadi interview na singmut tawduna pangthokrabasu karigidamak town planning department ni lawa tanda interview khana lusingadori buna basi KSA na hangjari loina mamang thakta su lenga asina lenga ke thabak thorom sing ko matamda accountability amadi transparency lehengani haina haikiba do tumnagi wai kaktangi ogadori bra habasi achobo wang makhakne maramaduna town planning department gi asingulaba thap lawda chathagi recruitment process si chatnaba yaroi amadi amuk nona MPSC na lawgadoni haina hairabawda hanna haijara bawda tasilusina dan leiduna daital yaudabagi thawong asi KSA na yabangam loi maramaduna maut ki minister amadi commissioner masana pari phamdagi moral role pham thadokadam.
Residents of Lamphel Kuno Laikai erupted into intense agitation today over alleged restrictions imposed by RIMS authority on their movement. The irate locals took matters into their own hands, removing barricades placed by RIMS authority on the bypass road passing through the RIMS morgue, which leads to Lamphel Kuno Laikai, and disposing of them in a drain. Protesters stated that they have been using the road for an extended period, but RIMS authority recently imposed restrictions, citing security reasons causing inconvenience to the locals. Led by Lamphel Kuno Merapaibi women, residents forcefully removed the barricades around 10 a.m. Secretary of Lamphel Kuno Merapaibi, Karam Chauba, highlighted that the district session judge Imphal West issued an order on September 5, 2014, stating that RIMS authority cannot restrict the road's uses for domestic and religious purposes. Despite these, RIMS authority continued to block the road. She also said that recently the court on February 16 this year directed RIMS authority not to obstruct the road, but the restrictions persisted. She noted that in the wake of coronavirus pandemic, the northern gate was closed during the tenure of former RIMS director A. Santa. So residents temporarily used the road passing through RIMS morgue. However, she alleged that during the tenure of the current RIMS director G. Sunil Kumar, RIMS security began imposing restrictions, leading to further inconvenience for residents of Lamphel Kuno Laikai. Chauba condemned RIMS authority for allegedly disregarding court orders and denounced the reported harassment by RIMS security towards residents. She called for immediate government intervention to address the situation before it escalates into more severe agitation and unwanted incidents.
Sangba yaro ke tang hang thamaga mo ki yor ki doli se loi khinjala thameba asangba khuding ki sangba yaro ka do sang do no yum sangba ni haba bawta moina yadaba sai na ba mayam lerakpa adai khana chaina ka thokna khoi se police ka yama isa mana ton thudek bi dana thugai bi dana saru pai dana adai makok to ban na su dana rimski director ki security na adai ai isa mak security na khongpa na kaw dun sida phu dana long na ta dana adu ka yama haji phau khong na manari kaw bo ta tu gi bi saru ye chan dana si bo khang le khang bo ngamak tre ba khoi se na ha lambi jong taraga di mi gi lambi thokam lai ga dabani moi rim so manung da sanguranu sidai da hangona ayaba piraga hangjabane ba sibaw da moi ne yok ki doli se sina ngakchal
Rajya Sabha MP and titular King of Manipur, Laisemba Sanajawa, emphasizes the importance of preserving the age-old sacred shrines in the state for future generations. He made these remarks during the annual Cheng Hongba ritual ceremony conducted at Sanakonung Utra Sanglen in Palace Compound, Imphal East District today. The ceremony dedicated to local deities Ibudao Nongsaba and Ibudao Pakhangba sought peace, harmony and prosperity in the state. Sanajawa expressed dismay over the recent vandalization of Ibudao Pakhangba shrine at Uyal in Taubal district, allegedly carried out by miscreants. He urged the relevant authorities to take swift actions to apprehend the perpetrators responsible for the act of vandalism. During the ceremony, members of the Sanakonung Utra Sanglen Nupi and Nupa Pala played pivotal roles, contributing to the solemnity and significance of the ritual.
Pangjariba thoromasina koigi leiba sida sahi ama hena tangdu leita daba yamna nungai taba koiba thongdo watho asina chingbase tung koina wakhaiba adugumba ingchipa lamdamama poroko orisanu matam leba khibikta koigi ireiba sigi kamkhai kaibe yaroi leiriba koigi yelho furup sing mutpa yaroi aduna koigi yelho mi sing pullaga yelho mi sing saktam amasung ireiba ki ngamkhai koi furup se koi punna kanmanna si leijariba ba nat pu nat ke dugumba ahakpa laifam khubam sing se masi senggot pa sagar pai si amma toktai aduna Mari Lainaba, Lengaki, Loisang Singh, Aduga Lengaki, Lusing Purel, Honorable Chief Minister Kim Hamdasu, Yellow Purup Singh Sigi, Ariba, Laifam Kubam Singh Sa, Sangat Sagat Pinaba, Amasung Ngaks and Pinaba, Togzari.
Meitei community residing at Tatale village in Amarapura township of Mandalay region, Myanmar, for the first time performed Cheng Hongba ritual ceremony today. Iputau Pakhangpa Lining Kol Mandalay organized the ceremony. MMDA founder member and Iputau Pakhangba Lining Kol Mandalay president Ngango Moirangcha said the event aimed to revive age-old traditions of Meitei community among the Meitei residents in Myanmar. He said the ceremony will be performed in Myanmar every year from now onwards. Communist Party of India CPI expresses disappointment over failure to bring solutions to Manipur crisis has already crossed 1 year. Press note from CPI calls for solutions to the prevailing crisis. Kokomi Farmers Wing convener K. Thoiba informs that a public meeting for farmers and farmers union will be held on May 29 to deliberate on how to facilitate farming activities in the wake of prevailing crisis. Speaking to media at Kokomi office in Lumphel today, Thoiba highlighted that farming activities, especially in fringe areas, were hindered due to Manipur violence and because of which the state is currently facing food shortages. He said the meeting will be held at Manipur Press Club in Majorkul on May 29 from 11 a.m. onwards. He appealed to all farmers and farmers associations to attend the meeting without fail.
Numit asigi ayuk pung taramatoi taba matamda Press Club Nejapundal lebasida miyam gi oiba khanani na mi pam pangthok sagani maroi na mi pam asigi mapung ina khanagadaba hiramsu low panaba thoksil thorang Yarming Naduna Yaribamakai low panaba honaba Anisubada Agriculture Department local from Topa Thorang Sing local alaga low panba Nanabagi Toksil Thorang Yaminaba Maroi by Hiram Sida Kanan Naduna low panba Nanabagi Atumba Toksi Sansan and Thorns Chinjavani.
Manipur State Film Development Society MSFDS today gave financial aid of 4,01,200 rupees to the family of renowned cinematographer late Iro Maipak, who passed away due to COVID-19 in May 2021. MSFDS Secretary Sunju Bachaspatimayum handed over the financial help to the better half of late Maipak, Thongnauzam Rita, during a program held at MSFDS complex in Palace Compound, Imphal. Mention may be made that to provide assistance to Maipak's family, Aribam Shyam Sharma's Manipuri feature film Isano, which was recognized as a world classic by the Cannes Film Festival 2023, was screened at the MSFDS auditorium as fundraiser. Speaking on the occasion, Sanju highlighted the difficulties of renowned film personalities as the government has not initiated any schemes and policies to help the film fraternity in times of difficulty. He said Maipak's family had spent around 10 lakh rupees for his COVID treatment. Sanju expressed happiness that film artists, journalists, politicians and film lovers have contributed in helping out Maipak's family.
Government policy scheme laity higher paisa se laitre pibe yadre mai paisa kamai tor pi do no khanna laire life of the gi isano gi gans khangi ba gi 2023 March ki 18 sida isano se ada red carpet tor babung sham sida hajare ko isano se kapasi restored version sina mai singi ko ji lai ko se 35 mm print laybina 35 mm se last time when a kakso se babung aduga si kakso ko se mepa ki fundraiser hoina koi ticket yon ge MSF DS ki history da ticket yolaga cinema to se sigisna han.
Speaking on the occasion, wife of late Maipak, Rita, expressed gratitude to MSFDS for helping her family. MSFDS Executive Board members Oken Amakcham, Laimyum Surjakanta, Wungkating Makang, Romi Maitay and others were also present on the occasion.
Film program side tagi, film guild side tagi, filmmaker side tagi, press ke side tagi, MMTC side tagi. Yam na hona bidana ma bu si ba ni chang ai awa ma yam na teng pang bidana to ai atuk ki matik mo se nongai ba pok che kari hai da khang de ai na kamai na express to de no khang de ai pun si is na lai ko ni ngasi ni me na mo na ka or amuk an ning sang da na lai ni.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on inaugurations of a jewelry store specializing in locally handcrafted gold jewelry named Leiren Jewelers at Thauda Bhabok Laikai, Imphal West. So keep watching Impact News.
Imphal East ki Nomai Chingda Laiba State Institute of Hotel Management Manipur ki academic session 2024-25 ke admission hausare course singi BAc Hospitality and Hotel Administration, BBA Travel and Tourism Management, Diploma Aviation and Hospitality course singi oina 100% placement amadi well qualified faculty amasung hostel ki khudong chabasu laizari akupa marol gi dama SISM ki city campus ta laklaga natraga screen the picture ba contact number website amadi email de khanglaba yagani.
Adom kalengi maisa maragda asumna humai humaga leiba pambibra natraga asumna nungaine AC manungda relax tawraga adongi daily thabak tawba pambibra asumna relax oina thabak tawbining labadi mezo hapta AC brand makhal suna leizare loan gi khudong chabasu leizagani akupa marol gi damak lengsan biraksi mezo hab kai sampat konjeng hazari lekai opposite Sangai Express.
Mamto, kadai jet piru bulu.
Shunu pia to miduki class 11 tamna ba home loge na chalu bane.
Sial thui sang da ba. Larik su phajana tak pi ba. Adu ga ne. Angang singbu ningthi na sembi ba. Airagadi kwa kathel da lai bane. Delta Advanced School se. Masin ma forum ni mamto.
Shiza Urban OPD, Kasampat, Avel OPD for Orthopedics, ENT, Infertility, Dermatology, Gynecology, Pediatrics, and Cosmetic Surgery. Other facilities include X-ray, sample collection, and ultrasound. For details, please contact 93-628-08231.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. A jewelry store specializing in locally handcrafted gold jewelry named Leiren Jewelers was opened at Thauda Bhabok Laikai in Imphal West District today. Independent candidate in the recently held Lok Sabha elections for Inner Manipur, RK Somorendro Elias Kaiku inaugurated the store. Speaking on the occasion, proprietor of the jewelry store, Caesar Gurumayum Bizu, expressed the store's mission to create job opportunities for local youths and provide traditional handcrafted gold ornaments to the people. Bizu emphasized that Leiren Jewelers aims to preserve age-old craftsmanship while catering to modern taste. She also announced that the store will offer various promotions and discounts to its customers, encouraging local residents to explore and appreciate the beauty of traditional Manipuri gold jewellery.
Manipuri traditional jewelry da traditional design da base tawba tigi pose aigi oina di promote tawjaba dune haidi mayam da malem da masak takpa khoi mitai masagi khutsa haiba adigi khoina sida khoi gi dedication da sugumo mayam se malem da masak khangan ba mechanized jewelry haita di ngai gi khoi gi machine da saba adigi casting tawba yam line na saba khoi gi khutna saba se tam tam na sidarak pagi mami im lak pai tare ado tasengna leiren jewelry gi team da di ngai gi khutna saba poche promote tawjaba aduga promote chisu awang mathak ki awang from the promoter Zavana, Adugi Pandam, the kind of Changsan Jariba team.
First of its kind in Nonne district, a private hospital named Makam Hospital and Research Institute (MHRI) was opened at Longmai Bazaar in Nonne district today. Chairman of Hill Areas Committee, Government of Manipur, Dinganglung Gangmai, inaugurated the hospital in the presence of Gandraipo Gangmai, IRS, Deputy Director, Ministry of Finance and Nonne District Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Jan Thuilung Kamai. The 50-bedded hospital has facilities for laparoscopic, keyhole surgery, open surgery, obstetrics and gynecological surgeries, general medicine, pediatric consultation, orthopedic consultations and diagnostic services such as X-ray, laboratory test and ultrasound. Caesar Hospital and Research Institute Private Limited is impaneled with Indian Oil Corporation Limited (IOCL). The IOCL has approved the nominations of Caesar Hospital and Research Institute Private Limited (SRI) for providing medical treatment to its employees, their dependent family members, retired employees and members of the Post-Retirement Medical Attendance Scheme. The memorandum of agreement was signed today between General Manager of HR IOCL Saurav Chahila and General Manager GIC of Sri Santosh Sekhar. It may be mentioned that Caesar is the first NABH hospital in Northeast India and the second in Eastern India, covering 13 states in total. The hospital is empaneled by 16 central government organizations, 2 international NGOs and 20 TPAs and insurance companies. District Handlooms and Textiles Tamenglong Government of Manipur organized an interaction program with weavers at Jiliangrong Union Assembly Hall near Tamenglong District Polo Ground today. Officials and staff members of District Handlooms and Textiles responded to various queries raised by the local weavers during the meet. Felicitation functions for students of EK Higher Secondary School who secured positions in COSEM Class 12 examinations in arts and science streams. School toppers and subject toppers in the exam was held today at the school campus in Sangakpham, Imphal, including the state topper in arts stream of COSEM Class 12 exam Tokchom Saityajit, 12 position holders, 14 subject toppers and science stream school toppers were presented with cash prizes and stools. Speaking on the occasion, EK Higher Secondary School Secretary P. Sarachandra stressed that Class 12 exam is crucial for any students, and students who excelled in the exam are recognized by people. He credited hard work of students and support of parents and teachers for the school's latest feat by securing 99.4 pass percentage in art stream and 99% pass percentage in the science stream. The school principal Dr. K.H. Binod Kumar, principal in charge K. Sanjit, teachers, students and parents attended the function.
Wazana, Nakuina Kauri the Wapama, Nasana Tanda Igogi shall talk 7 at Tamada, Nang Nasana Tanda Kanjagana walk Kalanka. No Kalamoy Habibina de Wazana, Kitan Sunoida, Nishing Yuani. Nakuina Kanga said, Nang Nadi, Karimatabama, Toningama, Adubuna, Mamma Nida, Nang Pototo, Gumana, Kunda. I Manipur position for her. Aina Masik Tabakshito, I should party Patavara. Position holder amana miyangi makok thongba mi amana aina tawriba thabakse tawbada yakari ai mashi tawbu yade ai mashi tawbadabani haibna singse nakhoi knowledge wang wang apeni nakhoi intelligence nakhoi IQ mu.
Former Pradhan of Khurai Nandaibam Laikai Gram Panchayat Yumnam Chitra felicitated Malimnganbi Laishram, the topper of COSM Class 12 exam in science stream. Memento and cash reward were handed over to Malimnganbi, daughter of Laishram Romen and Laishram Jagarani from Khurai Sajor Laikai. Former Pradhan Chitra also assured of donating 1,000 rupees every month for Malimnganbi's education. Students for Seva SFS Government Polytechnic Unit gave study materials and medicines to students who are staying at the relief camp in Lamboy Khongnangkong, Imphal West. Students for Seva SFS in charge Dr. K. Mukta Singh, Khelo India in charge Dr. Santosh Singh, along with SFS Government Polytechnic Unit members, took part in handing over the relief materials to displaced students. "43rd Foundation Day of Maitai Huyen Langlon Sindam Sanglen Sajjal Academy was observed in Jiribam district today. Universal Friendship Organization UFO Western Headquarter No. 3 organized the event at the Integrated Cultural Society Hall in Laihau Pokpi. Dibong GP Administrative Committee Chairman R.K. Nobinsana, Yawol Club President and Manikanta and UFO Western Central Committee President Kolom Kumanjao graced the event. Sword Vasum has sworn in as the 42nd President of Tangkhul Nagalong. He has been elected as TNL President for 2024-25 in the presidential elections of Tangkhul Naga community, which was held yesterday at TNL Conference Hall in Ukrul. 260 village representatives from Tangkhul region took part in the elections. Newly elected TNL President Sword Vasum is a retired Deputy Comptroller and Auditor General of India. Campaigning for the sixth phase of Lok Sabha elections ended today. 58 constituencies spread over 8 states and union territories will go to polls in this phase on Saturday, May 25. These include 8 seats in Bihar, all 10 seats in Haryana, 1 seat in Jammu and Kashmir, 4 in Jharkhand, all 7 seats in Delhi, 6 in Orissa, 14 in Uttar Pradesh, and 8 in West Bengal. As many as 889 candidates are in the fray from this 58 Lok Sabha constituencies. The voting will begin at 7 a.m. and end at 6 p.m. on Saturday. Now the sports news. Kanglei Indigenous Martial Arts and Cultural Society KIMAX kick off 3-day 5th Inter-School Thangta Competition 2024 at Khuman Lampak Indoor Stadium today. Altogether, around 400 students studying in class 9 to 12 from 18 schools are participating in the competitions. KIMAX General Secretary R.K. Lenin Sana said previous years saw the participations of around 30 schools in the competitions. However, this year only 18 schools are participating due to the prevailing crisis and changes in examination schedule to adapt the situations. He asserted that KIMAX aims to bring unity in the state.
Mahiroi Kunai Madi Lebaki Kunai, Apunbagi, Amagi, Saganaba, Yuntima, Saganabagi Pandamda, Lishangsina, Satazarpa, Dunaba competition money, and I can Pangtok River competition say, I can expect a school 30 above, but when I expect of Nedubo, Lebaki, Yang Lakiba, Medi, school exam, Zimba, the summer break like Namaraga school, Taranipan, and minor participant Oraga, Mahiroi, Chamrigi Maya, the minor competition, Sida Saruyazari, Lamdam Sida, Kogi, Machet, Makai, Tarakliba, Adigi, Apunbagi, Masak Liba Kayasi, Naktoksaba, Namnaba, Amadi Punsan, Zerpang. Nabagi Pandamda Mahiroi Magi Todang Chowa Lay Hibadu Equina Utoksanabagi Tanjalo Jeraga competition as sea the sanction as
AWSC Awang Sekmai and ID Academy Ka Sanjenbam bid their opponents in today's matches of the ongoing first Awang Kobru Trophy 9-man A-side Open Football Tournament 2024 at Awang Potsangbam ground. AWSC Awang Sekmai defeated MYC Maharabi 3-0, and in the second match, Sekmai beat Likla FC 2-0, and in the third match, ID Academy Ka Sanjenbam drafted KSA Sekmai 4-0. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur Chemist and Druggist Association's General Secretary Thokchom Dizamani says pharmaceutical drug wholesalers and retailers are unable to give life-saving drugs due to trafficking by drug cartels. KSA demands resignations of Mahut Minister and Commissioner on moral grounds over controversial recruitment of Assistant Town Planner and Assistant Architect of Town Planning Department. Residents of Lamphel Kunaw Laikai erupt into intense agitations over alleged restrictions imposed by RIMS authority on their movement. And campaigning for 6th phase of Lok Sabha elections ends. 58 constituencies spread over 8 states and union territories will go to polls on Saturday. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Prime Time Manipur Bulletin. So have a great evening and stay safe.
Admission open. Class 12 loadable Mahiro Singidamakta free career counseling.